Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Very cool.
Little warning, a little pre-shot, as some might say.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that sounds better.
a little pre-play.
Foreplay.
A soft intro. Welcome to the New River Squeeze. New River Valley Squeeze. The New River Valley Squeeze, the nerve squeeze. We are squeezing all we can out of the New River Valley. And with us here tonight, we have Travis Terry.
Hi.
And all of this is presented tonight with us tonight, helping us bring everything together, is the Snide Studio crew. Big shout out to them. And XP38 is out getting some rolling papers, so shout out that guy. Also,
Yeah, hell yeah, shout that guy out. Yeah, that sounds cool.
Yep. Whoever he was with had a mullet, and I respect that.
Yeah, I thought you were related to him. I thought that was your dad.
No.
I said, hi, Zach's dad, and he waved at me.
They were my neighbors. They were my neighbors growing up. We grew up.
You lived on Mullet Lane.
I lived on Trooper Lane.
Lived in a multi-sac.
Yeah.
Come on now. Come on now.
There we go.
Get real.
Yeah,
Get real
there
with
we
that.
go. Multi-sac. We're cooking now. All right. I see the levels we're going to have to hit tonight. All right. Let's see if I can got it. I don't want to blow my best line tonight, but I'll just say it right now. It's deal don't.
Okay. All right. Better than a deal do, yeah?
Yeah,
okay,
that's
very
right.
Cool.
That's right, yeah.
No, I see where you're going with.
Yeah, that's the only pre-shot you get.
Very cool. I might have to re-up another PBR before we get really cooking.
Yeah.
I might BRB with a PBR. Did you get that?
Yeah, BRB with a PBR.
I really want to take the microphone with me, but I can't, so I'm going to put it down now.
That is perfectly okay. Holy shit, my wings and stuff just got here. Should I eat on camera? No. I don't think so. No. Nah, maybe eat like 3 wings as fast as I can on camera. Would that be good? That would be cool. We'll see. It's coming in here. It's coming in hot. Oh. Oh, that's awesome. All right, now we're back to, oh, man. Food's here. So I'm going to show you guys how to eat chicken wings as fast as possible. Yeah. Oh, everybody just sees the timer? Oh, fine. Yeah, cool. Awesome.
Oh, go get the wings and then eat them really close to the mic and do some... Yeah, do some wing eating ASMR. We might gain some followers that way. Did we get that? Did that fucking get captured? Because it's probably not going to get better than that. I've already got another PBR, so. Yeah, sorry. Peaked early, my bad.
Break the heat.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah. Cool. Very cool. Very cool.
Why? I'm in for this, man. Get away
more of a meditation last night. Yeah, yeah. It was more of a meditation, just, you know, get your mind. I get migraines. Yeah, get my mind. Oh, yeah, so all last night. Oh, boy. My brother. Come on, man. Self-care. 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 So we're streaming just the countdown and stuff. See what happens there. I'm not getting my chat though, unfortunately. Is the stream up? Ryan just checked it. I was actually just about to see if he could monitor the chat because I'm not seeing the chat's not. Chat's not. Chat. Where the chat at, bro? Up here. You know what I'm saying? Look at this. Look at this. The chat's just. What? It's just not running. Yeah. Yeah, like hook up some Wi-Fi. Oh. Yeah, we're out. We're up. We're out.
How strict is that 3 minutes? Is there like a buzzer?
What?
3 minutes? Like if I'm aiming for 3 and we hit around 3.
Ryan will have a light.
There's a light.
He's gonna put a light on us after every segment.
Very cool. All right.
Yeah.
The light indicates a minute to go?
Yeah. That's a pro right there, man. That's a pro.
Heck yeah, dude.
1 minute light. Thanks so much, man. Even if we don't get a crazy.
No, I mean,
Because I'm starting.
it'll be fun.
On a spin-off, I'm starting to get from scratch in a way.
Yeah.
But you know, across platforms, we're already back up to that 100, you know, that area. But it's just a matter of piercing through the veil that is that demographic we're looking for, which is like that 18 to 35, you know,
Yeah.
young adult, mostly like single, people getting in education. You get a little bit of money, but you know,
Right.
it's not exactly. I think, and one of the things I ran with, I think a lot of those folks are pretty insulated.
Yeah, I agree.
So it's hard to break through into their algorithms. But
A lot of them will say there's like nothing to do around here when that's not true. And that's what this is showing, right? So.
Exactly. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. But yeah.
So there's a so sorry, I'm clueless. So there's a simultaneous live stream,
Yeah, we're going on to 3 places: Twitch, Facebook,
and it'll be recorded as a video podcast. And is it audio or just video?
it's video. It's video, and I'll be making like little highlights and stuff. And that's one of the things I haven't been as good about making, which is why I'm trying to put the spotlight on other people more. You know, it's for a lot of different reasons. You know, part of it's just building that community and network and stuff, but it's also like it's hard to edit yourself. You know, you write for yourself, you film for yourself, and then you edit yourself, and it's just it gets like
It's a lot of work. I know.
you know,
I know.
Of course you know. So so after a while, you're like, I'm tired of listening to myself.
And the self-promotion for me is very difficult. I'm not comfortable with it. I'd rather other people point to me than me point at myself.
You built a good some landing
Yeah.
page and everything. So once I was aware of you, it was easy to find your stuff.
Cool. That's good news.
But I know what you mean. Starting to put the spotlight on yourself and like keeping it.
I'm like, look at Zach though. That's what I want to.
Well, it's
If you promote other people enough, it kind of comes back around, and that's been kind of true. But sometimes you really do have to.
yeah, it's really like you've got to promote the community as much as you can because that just means the community will promote you.
Right. Yeah. That's a good way to look at it.
Every time I'm with this guy, all the time, you're sharing things.
Yeah.
You're
He's a savvy guy.
You're posting. That is.
I always feel bad after I do a stand-up show with Zach, and I go, and he's taken pictures of me and tagged me in them and posted them on Instagram, and I never pulled my phone up the whole night to return the favor, and I'm always like, damn, I gotta remember to do that. So I appreciate it.
Right.
It's tough because there have been nights where I did one of LA shows, and it was 2 dudes and the lady went up last, and I had my stand set up.
Oh, it's
And it ended up being the set right before the lady, so I had my phone in my pocket, wasn't paying no attention to the lady. Went to shake her hand afterwards. I had done the mic, and she'd liked my material. And she was like, "Oh, I followed you on Instagram, so you took a picture of every fucking man on this show except for me." And I was like, "Oops, miss."
Yes, but not on purpose.
Yeah, my phone's about to die. Let's take a selfie right now and post it.
That's tough.
No, yeah, it's just like
you never know what you're gonna get.
yeah. But she was also playing and like gonna
Right.
be cool about shit.
Right.
Not
Lesson learned,
just
though.
Breathing down your throat, yeah.
Yeah, I gotta do better, but I always feel bad. It happened to me at the Transportation Museum. Both Taylor and Catherine put me on their stories, and I didn't know it until we left, and I was like, oh, fuck. I look like a jerk.
Well,
Real quick, just to let you guys know, the main camera that's getting the wide shot is in the teleprompter, but the green one that you see there, that's like a close-up.
Okay.
So I'll be going back and forth between the graphics and you guys.
Very cool. All right.
1 minute.
What happens in 1 minute?
not much. It does not look like.
That's all right. Very cool. Play to the camera. Where's the camera? It's inside the screen?
No, the camera's yes, the camera's inside that screen.
Wow.
Yep. Or should I go live on my Instagram? I've been debating this. I've never done it before. How do I do it?
I don't even look at me.
Yeah.
You just gotta get him a security shirt.
So do I have to rest of that stuff? Rest of the stuff
Alright, so you got the key.
So, who the fuck is Janie Chaplin? How the fuck
I'll just keep it back there.
she's got so much popularity? Everybody has really We are rolling. We are rolling. This thing's going. Howdy, folks, and welcome to the New River Valley Squeeze. Live at the Radford Sharkade. Give a wonderful round of applause to this place here, Sharkies. The Sharkade, they give us this for comedy night and everything. Wow. Thank you guys so much. I am Zach Acid, the Mullet Influencer Online, host of this Jibber Jabber Mishmash evening. Music and sound provided this evening by XP38 Music. Some writing and visuals provided by the Snide Studios. And our special guest this evening is Travis Terry.
Hello. Thanks for having me.
I'm first going to break off a slice of life for you. Well, Corey, are we going to hop up there and do that thing, or are we just going to chill? All right, I feel like the improv might work a little bit better this way. Recently in my life, I haven't been doing a whole lot. Got this new job, so I've been working with some new people recently, and I've had to learn American Sign Language. Travis, you know anything about that?
Not officially. I know a few like okay and like the middle finger. That's
right.
That's
Well, we have a maintenance guy, and we could not communicate because he's deaf and he does American Sign Language. And I've been trying to talk to the guy because he comes and gets the weed pen from me the most out of anybody at the new job. The one guy I can't talk to comes and gets the weed pen, and then he gets to fingering me as hard as he can, and I can't understand what the fuck he's doing.
fingering at you?
Yeah, and if you've ever been around an aggressive deaf person, you'd know. Okay. They straight just finger at you. But it's really good because it feels like it's making me like a better person because I've never really had to do active listening. I can usually cut my phone on and scroll something and listen to somebody talk and absorb the information and send a text message at the same time. But you cannot do that when you have an aggressive deaf person fingering you.
Fingering at you.
Fingering at you. Thanks for the reminder. Yes. But I really like American Sign Language because even if you don't know their alphabet's just their backup, their get-out-of-jail-free card. They can just do the first letter of something, and then it's all the rest of it is just charades. It's just charades with a backup plan, right? Because the first time that we were hanging out, he was trying to explain to me kayak fishing, which is something we both enjoy. And it's just this. And I bet you knew that. You knew American Sign Language. And I'm not singling you out. You're just the closest to the stage. But anyway, oh shit. Yeah, American Sign Language. They've been teaching me that. I've got a nickname now. I'm getting bullied at work. They call me Bread Boy. Got a couple of guys in there that are on the carnivore diet. They make fun of me for eating biscuits. I don't know if that's I don't know. Biscuits are good.
Do they have a nickname? They call you Bread Boy.
Bread Boy.
I feel like Doughboy would make more sense for.
It's already baked, so I don't know.
Yeah,
I
that's
stay
fair.
baked too, so.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta be Biscuit Boy.
It's better than Pita Boy.
Yeah,
Could be worse.
It would be better.
Cracker. That's different.
Yeah, Cracker would be.
Yeah.
Oh man, And it's also, oh man, today what did I learn at work? I learned this at work, and I said I'm not going to forget it, and I forgot it. The marijuana poisoning. It's got me bad. Oh, American Sign Language, though, it's pretty cool, pretty fun. Damn it, my slice of life. I had it all written down. This is one of the things I did forget and didn't bring with me. Fuck me.
Did you write it down in sign language?
Yes, yeah, I did. That's
okay.
what
Maybe that's why
fucked
you forgot
me
it.
up.
Yeah.
I could have had Braille. Should have had Braille. Oh, my most recent joke. I was telling these guys this the other day. A lot of people. I have an addictive personality, and I don't. I've gone through a lot of addictions and stuff, and I kind of know how to siphon through them now and deal with them emotionally a little bit. So I don't think I have like any real bad addictions right now, because most people say that if you're going to be addicted, you'd suck dick for it. And I must be violently addicted, because I wouldn't suck dick for it, but I'd beat the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
I also heard recently on a podcast that all white guy humor is just gay stuff. So I'm trying to overcome that.
You're not doing a great job so far.
I think that guy was just homophobic, though. I heard it in his voice. He's afraid of us being gay around him. Travis, you go ahead and you do your slice. You ready?
You want me to follow that?
Yeah, you got to
Okay.
you got to follow that.
All right.
You made notes. You did good boy stuff. I left my notes at home.
Yeah, well, I wrote down, I just listed my 15 favorite football players here. This isn't going to help me at all. But, I was just going to kind of talk about how my journey through to here to get to comedy, because it kind of includes you a little bit at the end. So, sit tight. That's active listen. It's a new skill you got to learn. No, I grew up, I've always wanted to do comedy. I always wanted to do it, but I was very much a wiener boy. I was afraid to do do anything. Very timid, very shy kid, but always wanted to do it, right? So I grew up, I lived my whole life, and I didn't do anything but just go to school, be a smarty pants, and grow out some man boobs and just be awkward. And then I got into podcasting, as all white guys do. And me and another white guy did one, and now I do 6, and with several white guys, and they're pretty good. And that was a good way for me to kind of flex my showmanship, right? Because
Have you ever tried a black guy?
I mean, they're not interested in me. That's I don't know what I got to do, but
didn't mean to bring that into it. Then
it's okay. I'm working on it. It's a skill you got to learn. But that was how I flexed the showmanship as a guy who's kind of timid about a little bit of stage fright. Didn't know. My social anxiety, what kept me from ever doing stand-up was I didn't want to walk into a place and ask somebody how to get on stage. I wanted to teleport myself on stage and skip. I have that like customer service anxiety where like I won't even, if I order pizza, I make my wife get it from the door. Like I don't want to interact with, what I mean? I got that weird kind of specific.
I understand exactly what you're saying, because I sent so many DMs asking people like, where are there open mics? Where are there open mics? When this is, I could have not been actively listening. I could have been on this little shit box right here, just Googling open mics to go find. But I waited on people to send me messages back, and then resented those people for months and months and months and months and months because they didn't respond to me.
Yeah.
But guess what? I wasn't a comedian.
Well,
they don't respond to people who are just like, hey, man, I might want to try this. No offense to anybody out there that might want to try this. Please DM me, please, because I'll set you up with open mics, because I resented these people forever, and they're great helps to me now. Go ahead, Travis.
Thank you. No, that was I needed that interstitial. That was good. So then I don't know. I was like 33, 34, and to me that was old at the time. And I was like, I could die any day. I'm very old. I should follow my dreams. But how do I do that? So I Googled, I don't know why I did this. I Googled improv in my area, which is not stand-up. That's harder. Improv is way harder than I don't know why I skipped a level, but I did.
Yes.
And then a name popped up, Amy Trowell. She is the director of the Big Lit Conspiracy in Roanoke, and she was doing workshops. And she said, come on up, do a workshop. So I did, and it was fun. I was dog shit, but it was fun. And I was like, maybe I could do this. Maybe shy, little, timid, awkward Travis could have a future entertaining people, not just via podcast with other white guys. maybe on stage with a group of people, a menagerie of all different walks of life.
And that is crazy because you talk about improv being a whole nother level. I have not once tried it, and I really, every time we try to open mic, I'm like, I do have a pretty good win percentage, not gonna lie.
Okay.
I don't think it's about that, but I do have the one where the dude cracks at my line a lot.
Very
And,
good.
But it's hard. It's really hard.
When I first saw you, I was like Wayne Brady energy out of this guy. That's what I thought when I first.
Yeah.
I could see it in your eyes.
Wayne, yeah, this is the first time I've been not called Jeff Foxworthy in a long time.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
You're welcome. Yeah, and that's what our friendship is based on, honesty. And so I did that for a little bit, and COVID happened, and I didn't get a chance to do anymore. But I kept emailing Amy. I was like, do you do virtual sessions? Do you do anything? And she was like, why don't you just come to one of our rehearsals, see what you think? And I did, and she never asked me to leave. So I'm still in the group. I don't know if it's in official capacity, but I've been clung to them like a leech for 4 years. And that's been fun. But through that is how I met LA. My first open mic, you performed, and that's how I met you. And the rest, as they say, is history. And now, look at me now. I'm at a Sharky's in front of several people.
We're here making history.
Look at that.
Right here,
Yeah.
right now.
So that's my journey from how I started as a wiener boy afraid to be a showman to being a wiener man who does a little bit of it.
I like that you Googled improv, because if you had Googled how to be a stand-up comedian, I think the Joe Rogan Experience would have come up.
Yeah.
And
I could have been way funnier, is what you're saying.
No.
No.
You probably would have ended up like me, terrified, shaking at open mics for a long time.
Oh, I still do that.
Good job. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
you handle the shaking in a manner that you make it look like alcoholism.
Yeah, no, thank you. No, and that's what it is. I have a lot of practice with alcoholism, and so it manifests differently. But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But that's my slice of life.
Yeah, well, that's a hot slice right there.
Thank
and we're going to transition right on into Hot Scoop right now.
Is that Morse code from outer space?
Yeah, it is. It is Morse code from outer space, and it is the end of the Hot Scoop. And this is Hot Scoop, where we break the ice with first-time guests, and with a couple of questions here. And we've got a couple for you. You've already started this introduction of how you have been a bona fide improv. You have a degree in improv at least, right? You said 4 years.
You said
you have
bona fide. I literally admitted that I just refused to leave the group. But yeah, bona fide, sure.
if you've been there for 4 years, that's like at least
Close.
enough to have a degree.
Sure, yeah, you could say that, yeah.
Yeah. Well, we have a question about, as a member of Big Lit Conspiracy, how has your improv experience shaped your ability to think on your feet during those unexpected pop quizzes that show up in life?
Ah, good question. I don't get a lot of unexpected pop quizzes, thankfully. But
Prepared man.
I think improv really it kind of files down your anxiety filter. You know, when someone asks you, like, say the thing off the top of your head, and you're like, the first thing you kind of skip by, and the second thing you're like, that's not good, or that's not clever enough, and you go to the third thing, and you've already hesitated. Or in improv, it's like, nah, you say the first thing, and then you justify why you said it. So, like, if I said, like, give me a word that starts with G, and you said rainbow, that's still funny. Go with it. Lean in.
Yeah.
So it's more about, like, just kind of leaning into your knee-jerk response.
Right.
And don't filter yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Yes, and.
Yeah, I know that rainbow has a silent G in it. I knew that.
Rainbow.
Yeah.
Is that how they say it down?
No, it's rainbow. It's just in the front.
Oh, it's in the front.
It's just,
okay, I see.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's like lasagna but different.
I need to see one of those Shawsville spelling books.
We have them available at the merch shop after the show. We have Shawsville spelling books here. They are $1.05. The 5 cents is inflation, actually. Thanks.
All the words are spelled
Thanks, Joe.
wrong.
Spelled J-O.
Yep.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
That's all as far as they got.
Yep. Yep. We're done with that one. All right. All right, Travis. We've got a bunch of fresh faces on campus this week.
All right.
We've got students from all over the place moving in here. If you had to explain Southwest Virginia to someone who's never been here, how would you do it? Or what's the best advice for new students who are about to dive into college in this rural Appalachian palace that we call the Blue Ridge Mountains?
Yeah, well, it's good you pointed out the last part because I think that's what sets us apart. I mean, we very often get lumped in with the South or the Midwest, but I think what sets this part of the world apart is that there's a natural beauty to it. So I think students should take advantage of that. Get outdoors, man. Hit the trails, hit the AT, hit the river, go to the Cascades, and then beyond that, do some, appeal to some local businesses.
Yeah, yeah.
Hit up. I know you're a big fan of that kind of thing. That's definitely something that I'm a proponent of as well.
Yes, go out to the river and swim without a life jacket.
Yeah, swim.
I'm just kidding.
Try it for
I'm
just a
don't.
second.
I'm just kidding. Don't.
See how it feels. No, definitely. People will often say in this area of the world there's not a lot to do, and that's because we don't have big sports teams. We don't have a lot of venues for, Taylor Swift's not dropping in here. She's not coming to Radford anytime soon.
I've seen her fly over.
She's flown over for sure. Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah. You got it. Well, you have her tracker on you have an app.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and that makes sense. It's a little weird. I wish you'd quit shooting at her plane, but yeah. So here you got to take advantage of what you get. You got to come see guys like me and Zach. We're your Taylor Swifts. That's what you get around here.
Yeah.
So
Tater Swift.
Yeah. So Tater, did you say Tater Swift?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Yeah. And that is what I'll call you from now on. Very cool. And I would say if I had to give some advice to a college kid,
Taters.
it would be, I got two pieces of advice. One is don't take criticism from anyone you wouldn't take advice from. And the second is don't take anything from Zach unless it's drugs. But make sure it's drugs first.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, celebrity guest coming in. It's Tater Swift herself, Miss Catherine.
They've already missed the comedy portion. We're in the funeral portion of the show. Yeah,
yep. We're dying up here. Thank you for coming out. I'm just
we
kidding.
were, but now you're here. It's fine.
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
Very cool. All right.
Exactly. All right, on to our third question. On the topic of continuing education, going back to school isn't just for kids. What's something that you've learned recently, either in comedy or have you furthered your education recently? Don't you have a joke about becoming a doctor?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I am one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what's something that you've learned? What's something that you've learned recently in comedy? Either one, and was there a test on that? Was there like a life test at the end?
At the end of comedy?
That's a bonus one. That's a bonus one there.
Well, for comedy, I think leaning into a good pause. Don't be intimidated by some silences here and there. I think we tend to, not all crowds are created equal. Like Zach right now, he's not paying attention like a lot of crowds I see. And what you have to do is just pretend that's not happening, kind of lean into the silence, let it breathe a little bit. But I mean, and that's a question for you. Is that something that you notice as well? Like when you, you know, depending on maybe you can't hear the crowd that well, or you're not getting the right vibe, or you feel like this doesn't seem to be going well. You kind of speed through, as opposed to just kind of like regaining yourself and marching forward with a more measured cadence.
I have, dude, it's hard to tell. I really just, man, you gotta like, it's something that you just gotta like sit there and smell it in the air. You just gotta be really present.
Yeah, right.
That's the biggest thing is just being able to like, all right, yeah, now I smack him over the head with Bill Clinton.
Sure.
Now it's Hunter Biden's time now.
Right.
Right.
Which I say a lot. I say that often. Yeah.
It's Hunter Biden time.
I say it. I often hear myself say, I say it's Hunter Biden time, and then sometimes I'll say 9/11 was an outside job. I'll say that sometimes for fun.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
If you look at it.
Yeah.
If you look at it from the streets, it was an outside job.
Absolutely was. You can't argue with that. Yeah. So that's one. You know, just connecting with the audience too. I think maybe comics. At least I know I'm barely 2 years in. When I go on stage, my eyes kind of glaze over, and I'm just kind of reading my own Word document and not really noticing what's happening around me. So being more present, like you said.
Yeah. My eyes glaze over the moment I wake up.
Sure they do.
Yeah. Yep. It's the donuts though. It's really the donuts. I love donuts.
You just rubbing the glaze right into your eyes?
Yeah, usually I just I go to Krispy Kreme and I just lay down on the thing and just let it go. Wow. And I wear a little good back brace because it drops in hot grease. So if you drop
Safety
in the hot
first.
grease, I trim my hair that way though. I do let my hair go. Just the ends, hot grease.
Wow.
It takes the burn ends right off and gets you good voluptuous hair like this.
Man.
But yeah.
All right.
Krispy Kreme glaze in the eyes kind of looks like I've been a bukkake star for a little while. Too many people laughed at that. That used to be very niche. Now everybody knows about weird Japanese cum shot porn. That's wild. 60% of y'all knew about bukkake. Remember 2017 when that was like weird?
No, man. I've known about bukkake since 2004 at least. I can trace the roots back pretty far. Yeah.
I was 11. I was barely pulling it back then.
Yeah. Well, the internet. I mean, everybody's on equal footing for bukkake information.
Yeah, mine was dial-up back then. I was not dialing up.
You know, and bukkake's slower over dial-up. It is. It does take a while. Yeah.
Could you imagine bukkake buffering?
I don't imagine it often.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. Yeah.
It's funny that I was talking to somebody the other day about TikTok trends and how edging is a trend now. You know about this?
Why would I know that?
Why would you know about edging?
I don't have TikTok, but I mean, I edge frequently for sure.
Yeah,
I mean, like anybody else.
So you know about that?
Yeah. I make a day of it. Like, I'm not, you know.
Yeah. I just thought it was weird that, like, I didn't ever edge on purpose. It was just because the digital connection wasn't good enough to actually load the shit.
Wow.
But now they're like, we're doing this on purpose because it's fun. I was like, no, I was a soldier out there. Wow. I fought through a lot. You can't do it for fun.
So do you think the dial-up generation were like better lovers because we had to teach ourselves to be patient?
Yes.
Because you remember, like back in the day, like you know, it would kind of like do scan lines to like load a picture.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, I'll just go throw on a pot of coffee and come back. And
pizza in the oven.
You're just walking around with a heart on. Yeah. Those were the good old days, actually. Now it's almost too easy.
It was. I used to load. I used to think that I could like look up Playboy on like Wikipedia.
Really?
Yeah, I would do that when I was like 12. That was a good one for every now and then.
You just read about the history of Playboy.
Yeah, I did. I know so many facts about Hugh Hefner.
Right.
But
how's that impacted you now? Like, you see an old guy in a robe, does it do something?
Nope. And I didn't ejaculate fully until I was like almost 20.
That's TMI. Yeah. That's a lot of information.
That's why I'm the mullet influencer, TMI. Always. All right, guys, and we're moving on now. We hit the spot where I started talking about jacking off as an 11-year-old. So we have to hit the road here. All right, and next we have Info Scat. Welcome to InfoScat, you guys. We are going to dig through the kernels of. We're going to dig through.
We're going to sift through the shit to find the kernels of truth.
I haven't looked through enough
documents. Put on your
documents.
tinfoil hats, folks.
I have not looked through enough documents.
We're starting up. You guys want the big enchilada? You want the big burrito? All right. So, this is InfoScat, where we sift through the ship to find the kernels of truth. And tonight, we're taking you deep into the shadowy world of campus secret societies. Ever heard of the Skull and Bones, folks? Everyone heard of that?
No.
All right. Well, good, because I'm going to tell you about it.
Oh, thank God.
So, yeah. Founded in 1832, the Skull and Bones is perhaps the most famous secret society in the U.S., counting among its members several U.S. presidents, including George H.W. Bush and George W. Bush. The society's headquarters, known as The Tomb, is a windowless stone building on Yale's campus, shrouded in mystery. It was founded by William Huntington Russell and Alphonso Taft after leaving Phi Beta Kappa. Basically, Russell was pissy that fraternities were becoming more open to collaborating with other honor societies, as well as being less secretive in general. See, he was a gothic incel boy who was obsessed with the Bavarian Illuminati and wanted to make his own entry in the tapestry of creepy rich weirdos in cloaks. There are a lot of those on this list, and he actually got the Skull and Bones iconography from the occult, being a symbol of death in those sorts of societies for a very long time, which is actually where the poison and pirate symbols come from, allegedly. What do you guys think about that?
That's dangerous. That's dangerous right there. They're shaping the world already.
Are they still accepting members? Can I sign up?
You gotta be in Yale, man. You gotta be in Yale. But once you're in Yale, yeah. I think you gotta make probably some
You're a doctor.
crazy.
You're way closer than anybody. I think. I would say for me.
Yeah, you might be the closest one. You might be the closest one here. So, the most infamous rumor surrounding Skull and Bones is the initiation ceremony, where new members are allegedly required to lie naked in a coffin and masturbate while reciting their deepest secrets as senior and former members watch. So yes, if this is true, then Bush Jr. jerked off while his pops watched. For even stranger context, it's more than likely that John Kerry, who ran against Bush Jr. for presidency in 2004, who attended Yale and was a member of this club at the same time, he was probably there too. Another tale is that the society possesses the skull of the Apache leader Geronimo, stolen from his grave by members during the early 20th century.
There was reports were they were stolen by Nazi sympathizer Periwinkle Bush. Also, there's a little tidbit to throw in here.
That's right.
That's the Yale member.
That's right. Yeah. Granddaddy Bush. There are YouTube docs about this where you can see some alleged footage of a lot of these things. What do you think so far about that, Travis?
Well, you had me in the first half. Second half's a little weird.
So what about now? You want to join now? You want to lie in a coffin and confess your
I mean, jerking off in a coffin seems like a great time. It's when you bring my dad into it.
Yeah. That's the last
Your
time I
dad-
ever got to do Halloween with my uncle.
Yeah. So all of that is relatively harmless hearsay. However, there is an even darker, more believable legend that is all but confirmed. The Skull and Bones is essentially a CIA pipeline. There are a lot of overlapping members, pieces of iconography, and even philosophy between the two organizations. The link between Skull and Bones and the CIA is not just speculation. Many prominent bonesmen have gone on to hold significant positions within U.S. intelligence.
Shouldn't they call them boners?
I like that. Yeah. I mean, it's on brand. It's on brand.
Let's just call them boners.
Yeah. So, spooky stuff. Spooky stuff. But there's even more happening in our very own backyard.
What?
The Seven Society from the University of Virginia. It's the most secretive group at UVA. There are actually a lot of these at UVA. With its membership completely unknown until a member dies, at which point an obituary is published in the university's newspaper, and a chapel bell tolls 7 chimes at 7-second intervals. Over the decades, they've cultivated more of an aura of benevolence, being known for a lot of philanthropy, only leaving their ornate 7 symbol that you see there, I guess, on the bill.
Do you think they sent us Michael Vick, but not Marcus?
Yeah. So, this one's actually seemingly pretty harmless unless they're like racist or something.
It really only pays off when you die.
What? What's
It really only pays off when you die. Like, what's-
Then you get to they were in the 7. It's
Doesn't seem worth
it's
it.
bizarre, but we've got an even more secretive one here from Washington and Lee University, the Cadaver Society. Known for its obsession with death and the morbid, only to rival that of Skull and Bones. You know, they got like one body. This one's got a ton. Its existence is only confirmed by the society's symbol, a skull encircled by the letter C, which can be found in prominent places throughout the campus. Consistently around Wilson Field. They've got it permanently between Alumni Hall and Wilson Field. And they've got a crypt beneath this school. Again, tunnels. All these secret societies, they got all these tunnels on these schools. And they use it for rituals and, again, hiding tons of bodies. Like too many alleged bodies that these guys have just...
They're all hanging out in catacombs. Like, if it takes me hanging out in like tombs with dead people to become a senator, like I'll stay home. I'll stay home.
Can't they just hang out at like one of them's apartment? Like, do we have to go hang out with dead people?
Right.
Yeah.
And like
Like, just pull the blinds down. Let's hang out.
one thing that one thing we found that was the same thing in all of these groups is they're also debate societies.
yeah.
Are they just down there like, yeah, you're wrong. You're wrong. You're fucking wrong. And this is why. And like, why debate? Why not? Why not just be
Well,
like,
and
we're
it's how they-
hanging out having fun?
That's how they're
Why
figuring out
can't-
the mind control, man.
But if they get really good at it, one of them emerges as the
Yeah, the cult leader.
masturbate,
Yeah,
master debater,
Master Bonesman. Master Boner.
There's something to that.
Yep. Man, we were riding high with Tater Swift.
So this one has actually been more successful than the other secret societies because aside from knowing of its existence and these rumors of grave digging, no official membership has caused or cause has been revealed. Like no one is copped to being like, yeah, I was in the Cadaver Society and we used to dig up graves. No one is copped to that.
No wonder. They were looking for friends. They're like, hey, what are you guys doing? We're going to cookout. Oh, we're going to go grave rob. Oh, cool. I think I'm going to stay at Cookout. Later.
Next is the Flat Hat Club from the College of William and Mary. Established in 1750, the Flat Hat Club is one of the oldest collegiate secret societies in America, predating many of the more widely known societies. Its origins are tied closely to the early history of the College of William and Mary, which is itself the second oldest college in the United States. The club is believed to have been founded as a literary and debating society. George Washington, the future president of the United States, was a member during his time at the College of William and Mary. The society's focus has reportedly shifted from its original intellectual discussions to more secretive and ritualistic practices. A long-standing rumor suggests that the club holds its meetings in a hidden room within the Wren Building, the oldest academic building still in use in the United States. Additionally, this room is said to house grimoires and spell books of mysticism. The hidden chamber is said to be accessible only through a secret passage known only to society members. Tunnels. Here's where it gets creepier. The initiation ceremony allegedly involves the recitation of an ancient incantation in Latin, said to summon the spirits of the college's founders. One persistent tale suggests that the society's most senior members, often those nearing the end of their lives, would engage in rituals meant to extend their influence beyond the grave there, through the creation of wards around the college. Like, wasn't the Harry Potter? Horcruxes? Is that what's going on? These old timers trying to do Horcruxes?
What was the baby blood called?
Did you ask me what baby blood was called?
What are the rich people drinking baby blood
Adrenochrome.
called? Adrenochrome. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. You look so young. I accuse you of drinking baby blood.
I didn't know what that meant. I'm out of my league. I'm so dumb. I didn't even know George Washington went to college. I thought he existed before them. I thought there were dinosaurs and then him, and then he had wooden teeth, and then he died because he had pneumonia, and they thought to cure him they had to get rid of all of his blood, which didn't work. And then college happened.
It's not that far off.
I feel like I was close, but that was actually the part that blew me away. I was like, no kidding. He went to college?
Yeah.
Get out of
He
here.
just went to this one for naming rights, I think.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they call it William and Mary because his name is somewhere.
I thought it was Washington and Lee. I had a big brain fart. We did too many
Do
of
you
these.
think he went to the school and they named it after him while he was in it? They're like, you're going to be
Dude,
special.
you are bossing this shit so hard right
His
now.
football-
You're very clearly a leader.
His football coach was like, "Man, you're gonna go to the Delaware one day, and you're gonna get on a boat, and you're gonna row across that thing."
Yeah, he definitely played football. That was in my head. I thought that, yeah. I was
Yeah.
like, no college, but he definitely played football.
Football came right after the dinosaurs,
Right.
and was prevalent throughout most of modern society. The Egyptians liked it the most.
I've learned so much tonight.
The first
Thank you.
ones were T-Rex leather.
Ah,
yes,
I've heard.
Rex Slater.
Very cool. All
Saw
right.
that in a YouTube documentary.
Link me.
Drop that one in the chat.
All right, but moving along, folks. I can tell it got a little too creepy for everyone. I'm sorry. But these groups seem to just be weird, nerdy, rich kids trying to find their own way to build a network, or just a way to get their rocks off. There are many more strange societies that we wanted to get into, like the Order of the Gimghoul, a bunch of King Arthur nerds that summon the ghost of some loser who lost in a pistol duel over a girl, or the Pork Club of Harvard that takes an oath on a throne of pork bones.
My favorite. That's my favorite right there.
Yeah, you should have talked a lot about that one. That seemed like the best one.
Yeah, there were just too many weirdos, and then it's one of those. The more you look into this rabbit hole, the more.
The weirder it gets.
Yeah,
Yep.
the more of them there are.
The more pork there is to pull.
That's right. The more.
A lot of tunnels. Very cool.
A scholar you are.
All right.
Stock of the town.
Yeah. Well, cue stalk of the town. Here. Also, I put this. the stalk of the town. Some folks use social media to flex their family. Some folks use it to hate watch their ex. And some folks use it to scream into the void. And this is where we check on those screams and maybe throw back a couple echoes. Welcome to Stalk of the Town. This is my favorite part of the show. We're going through some Facebook posts here. For those of you who are new here, who aren't aware of the insanity that this hometown Facebook pages are, they just keep us going. Today, I didn't even make it to lunchtime without sending him, what was it, 2 of them? 2 of them today. And here we have a little sample prepared for you, so let's get into it quick. Oh, this is a good one here. This is a good one here. So for anybody that can't see here, this is a daycare center, and this is the director. She is getting a tattoo on her wrist, live and in the flesh, while on the clock at the daycare center with kids and stuff walking around. This is art class. I won't recite the name of the spot, but has anybody else taught art like this?
This is an art class? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Yep.
I thought it was just, I thought this teacher, very dedicated to the students, decided, why don't I just bring the tattoo to me? Didn't want to leave work to go get one, and just I don't know, do they DoorDash tattoos? Can you do that?
I think that's what they tried to do.
I think they're just being efficient. I don't see anything wrong with it. It's not like they're tattooing the kids. That's fine.
Well, yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I don't think that I'm not complaining personally. I laughed really hard when I saw it, and yeah. And also, I like that this person, tell me you're old without telling me you're old. Yeah, this person said my job is not real, and that does not necessarily mean you're bragging.
Yeah,
about
Zach, for those just listening, go ahead, or actually, go ahead and read out the whole post.
I'll have to read y'all this whole thing. So for everyone who keeps claiming Zach Acid's daycare of loving children is a great daycare, think again. This here is a photo that was sent to me by a parent who was concerned when seeing that the director of and a few others are getting tattooed in the facility. The daycare claims they didn't do anything wrong. I think this is completely inappropriate for a daycare facility and a director at that to be encouraging this. It really sucks that this is the only way daycare with availability. It really sucks that this is the only daycare with availability, but we can see why. And then the person, Jesus Christ. I practiced this. I read through all of these today, and it does not get any easier. These Facebook posts, if you notice, I'm saying all the punctuation really heavy, just because you literally have to. It is so hard to read these at some points. But anyway, they're bragging about how good their job is because of them being allowed to do this. And I want to say, as a millennial, saying that your job is not real can also mean that you're fucked.
I work from home. I can't get a tattoo at work. I'm kind of jealous.
I can give you a tattoo at work if you want one.
Well, I don't. But well, now that I know that I can, it's a little less attractive. But I thought that I don't know. It's are the kids gathered around? Is it like a demonstration, like an assembly? Like, are the kids?
It doesn't seem to be, but they didn't have the wide angle on the phone at this time. Yeah, it's only on Snapchat.
It just seems like an appropriate floral tattoo. It's not like it's not like she's getting.
Yeah, she's not getting my grandpa's naked ladies on her.
Right. Yeah. No, like mud flap tattoos or anything like that. Like it seems pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't know. What's the hubbub? Come on,
no,
Karen.
Yeah, give that drawing to one of the kids with some macaroni and call it a day.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of these kids are gonna be tattoo artists anyway. Give them something to strike. Like
Yeah,
it's good to see the trade
Yeah.
early.
Yeah.
Art's important.
Yep. And it's going to get cut soon, too.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
important to
This is an
remember.
example of why we need funding for schools for art.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
like that
and,
spin on it.
If you were a daycare person, what tattoo would you get if you were a daycare facilitator?
If I was a daycare facilitator,
Yeah, what would your tattoo be? What would you walk back into after nap? You came back, and you're like, kids, look at what I just got.
what am I dropping at show and tell?
Yeah.
From my.
I'm gonna guess it's a big fish somewhere on your body.
I was gonna go with the owl.
Owl.
An owl.
That's actually kind of sweet from you. I didn't expect.
Traditional American owl.
Wow.
Like on the back of my calf.
Do you already have one? Is that why you said that?
No, I wrote a joke the other day and I was like, do you ever think that owls are like sitting up in a tree thinking like, man, I should get a girl tattooed on my left ankle?
I don't think that, but that is a good joke. Very good. All right, well.
The insanity that I got from this is just, how did the person who posted the initial Snapchat not think that someone was going to see this and be like pissy about it? That's what got me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll agree. I feel like you got to send a memo out to the other parents. Be like, yo, we're doing a tattoo day.
Yeah. Don't ask, don't tell.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
a little
don't
slip of
brag
paper in the
about it.
backpack.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. You
Stitches
in, you
get
out.
stuck.
Let
Right.
me know right now.
Make it a fundraiser. Get the other parents to come in. Get a tattoo.
There you
flash
go.
sheets. Have flash sheets available. Drawn by the kids.
Right?
Drawn by the kids. Proceeds go right back to them.
There
I
you
am
go.
solving this situation right here with Travis Terry and the Snide Studio
let's start it.
guys.
Yeah, let's do it.
We are
Zach
fixing
Acids,
this
daycare.
country.
So moving on, let's see what's going on in the home.
Next. All right. For those that are watching on the stream, this
We're
one
just
is
listening.
or listening. This is simple and eloquent. What can I do about the drug traffic on my street? Travis, what do you got to say first?
I think you got to carry a knife. I think you got to be packing some steel heat.
Yes.
I think that's.
Is that all you would pack? Is just a knife?
I would have a mean look on my face too. I would pair it with a staunch demeanor.
A good stern.
Yeah, I would look less friendly than I typically do. And I'd be like, hey, no drugs out this way unless.
Watch out! I'm gonna punch you in the belly if you do it.
Yeah.
Watch out! I'm gonna get you.
You lurk around my neighborhood with drugs on your person. What keeps you out of a lot of other neighborhoods? Is it a lot of dogs barking? Is it?
Well, I'm
lot of
trying
porch
to
lights?
I'm trying to think of who I know that lives around you because that's the main thing that like brings me in. I know I know a couple of my homies live right around you, and it's mainly mushrooms that keep me in your neighborhood. Honestly,
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, one of my buddies over there grows some mean shit underneath his stairs.
Okay. So you're coming to get drugs to sell.
Yeah,
you're not bringing them in. You're
No,
getting
not
them
to
out.
sell.
Oh, thank you for getting them out of the neighborhood.
No, yeah, that's
No,
it.
that's-
And personally, what I had to say to this was support your local businesses.
Yeah.
Really, we're in a recession here. Spread the love.
Very
Give
cool.
some money to your neighbors. Do not let it get to the cartel. Okay?
Yeah.
Keep the money local. Keep it spreading.
Very cool.
All
yeah.
love.
Well, now that I know what you're up to, you're welcome to come inside. I've been shooing you away thinking you're up to no good. You've been getting the drugs out of there.
Yeah,
Right?
I'm trying to clean up everybody else's neighborhood. Mine's dirty enough.
Very cool. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right.
Oh, I also had a theory about that. This could have been a very, very, very old person that does not understand what DoorDash is. And they just see people show up, walk up to the door, shake their hand, leave a bag, walk away.
They're
probably come back-
delivering tattoos.
Yeah, they're My grandma would be equally mad if they were delivering drugs, tattoos, or food.
Yeah.
You ought to be cooking your damn self. It's like a drug. Next. Oh. Yeah, this
Wait a
was
second.
this is me coming to your house, Travis.
Yeah, this is this is me trying to keep you out of my neighborhood. This one says, anyone else see a guy walking down the road holding a knife, death staring at complete strangers? That's my bad. You know, I was chasing Zach around.
Yeah. And when he's not chasing me around, I go do that in the park so I can masturbate later.
Yeah, in a coffin while your dad watches.
Yep. Exactly.
I like the top contributor. Why waste the time posting this? Call the freaking police.
Yeah.
I think you got to post it still. I'm on team post it. Let me know about it too. Don't just let the police have all the fun secrets. I want to know some stuff.
Yeah, exactly. This is not the CIA.
Yeah.
This is not the Cadaver Society. Tell everybody. This is an open book community. Also, the ratio here that's going on, this top contributor has 27 likes, and this post has 11.
Wow.
11 reactions.
Top contributors are going to contribute. Yeah. Coming in again after they hit the first one with like, that's crazy. So 2 people have witnessed this and nobody's called the police. That's a 911 call.
Yep.
I don't know that it is. I
Yeah,
mean,
you're still
it's not
on-
911. It may be police suspicious.
You're
behavior, but
still
not
on the
911.
internet, bitch. You're still on the internet, bitch.
since when is holding a knife and staring at strangers a crime? I don't know that it is.
If they asked you not to a couple of times, it's not a crime.
It's impolite. It's not a crime. I mean,
yeah. But after a while, somebody might call it harassment.
Imagine the 911 operator getting multiple calls about, there's a guy with a knife and he's just looking around. Is he hurting anybody? I mean, they're feeling some.
It's me standing on the side of the river, like looking for a place to just clean my knife off because there's no water in the river.
How often do you walk around with a dirty knife near a river? What are you up to?
I go fishing a lot.
Oh, okay.
I have
With
one
just
at-
a knife.
No, but there is one in my life vest at all times.
Very cool. Safety first from you.
Yeah,
Wow.
gotta be able to cut that anchor loose in case
You're more
in-
responsible than I thought. A sweet owl tattoo and a lot of safety precaution.
Yeah, got to give a hoot.
Ah.
What we got going on now? Oh, here comes Steve. Oh, this. All right, we're cooking now. All right. My name is what? My name is who? I can definitely help you with that. Here's my phone number. Obviously, a real phone number. If you want to give me a call, you're more than welcome to. And all the comments are, huh? Huh? Huh?
So is this guy just like a general helper? He's like, whatever you need. Like, you got a guy walking around your neighborhood with a knife. I can help with that.
I guess that's what he was doing.
I think it's a neighborly thing. I don't know why people are upset. I would call that guy. I got some stuff. I got some weeds I need out of my flower bed. I got a list of things.
Yeah, I got some chores too. I got dishes that need cleaned if he's really, really low on the totem pole.
So what do you think happened? Or do you think this guy like misreplied to someone else?
I have no idea.
That was my theory.
He meant to send it as like a text message to somebody else. But I don't understand. That theory does hold water. But my problem with it was, when was the last time you remember somebody texting Facebook to upload a status? Because I remember that. We remember that. Like 2014, 2011, 12, somewhere in there. So yeah, 2009. Back in the good old days.
Yeah. My other theory is that this may solve the drug issue from that other post.
Yes,
this
this
is like
is
a
him,
sequel.
yeah,
This
yeah.
is
Right, yeah. We should have called that guy and said we needed help with getting people out tonight, and he'd have come here.
I told him.
You-
I
you-
called him.
You did call him.
I told him to come for an interview. I actually had to move his mic stand away because he didn't fucking come.
That would have been great.
Yeah.
That would have been great. Well,
Yeah.
now he's not here, and we've made a lot of fun of him and hurt his feelings, but He seems helpful, so if anybody out there needs anything, call Blurry Name.
Yeah.
Call his blurry number.
And not only if he shared this in 2009, how's he sharing it to the group now? I just like.
We might have a mystery on our hands.
Yeah, this is going to be a cold case, though.
Well, moving on to let's see what's going on in the marketplace. What's going on in Facebook business?
Uh-oh. Travis.
You want me to take this one? I got this. All
Yeah.
right. This is a sign. I think it's on a bathroom door. It says "Simply Golden."
No, this is a product.
This is this is the packaging.
Yeah.
Okay, weird. And it's got a shower icon, and then it says "Fetish Urine." Say that real loud for the people downstairs. Pre-mixed 3.5 ounce bottle kit. And then the text says "Simply Golden Fetish Urine." $20, pretty good deal. And then it says description, it's new in box, brand new. It's not been tainted. Brand new in the box. He says he has 11 of them, which doesn't seem like a lot. It seems like you could make a lot of these. $20 a piece, or make me an offer on all of them if you want to get a package deal. He can meet anywhere from East Bend and Winston-Salem, which what is that like East Bend? Is that like in Indiana?
That's my first part I'm pissed off about this thing for. All right. I'm on Facebook Marketplace. I have locals selected. Please show me fetish urine closer than Winston-Salem.
Yeah.
What if I wanted to go pick this up and I didn't want to make it a day trip?
Yeah, no, I get that.
You know?
That is frustrating. You should have got that other guy. You could have called him to help. He could have.
I wish I shouldn't have blurred his number out so
How
fast.
is Zach? You're into this. What is fetish urine? How is it different from just regular old urine?
It's a mixture. It's basically
What percent urine is it?
It's all just what you'd call fun juice.
So no urine? I would call fun juice zero urine.
Yes.
There's no urine?
No urine. It's
That's
just
disappointing.
yeah. It's if your girlfriend doesn't want, or I say girlfriend, if your partner doesn't want to.
Thank you for being open-minded.
Shower you, like it says there. This is just fun
It's for
juice.
wimps.
Just
It's
fun
for
juice.
wimps is
Yeah.
what it is.
It's for wimps. Yeah.
It's for wimps.
It's just fun juice to have a fun time, you know. I have never.
Question from the audience was,
Yeah.
is it lemon flavored?
Yeah, is it lemon flavored? I don't know.
You do know.
I haven't tried it. Mine tastes like asparagus right now.
Sure. Well, I feel like you could just sell urine and call it fetish urine. I don't feel like it's got to be. I feel like if you're selling it on Facebook Marketplace, you can just pee and sell it. I think.
Yeah, I think so, that too. But there's also, when
It says it's a kit. What are you mixing? What are you putting in there? You put
I have no idea.
your
but-
own pee?
Well, when it's not just fun juice, you can also use it as a drug addict to take a drug test. Not saying I've done it, not saying I've ever purchased any fetish urine,
That is what you're saying, though.
but I know a few that have.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I also feel like it would still be easier to just buy someone else's actual urine in both scenarios. Just get some real pee-pee. It's easy. I'm making some right now.
Yeah. Well, I got a pot brewing too.
I'll deal it for cheaper than 20.
Yeah. And, yeah. You going to have 11 of them by tomorrow?
Well, maybe not by tomorrow, but I can get you 11. Sure.
3.8, 3.5
yeah.
ounces.
Oh, yeah, 3.5 ounces. Fuck, I could whiz you 50. Hell yeah.
Deal.
Okay,
Deal.
very cool.
Yeah,
well,
yeah,
I just started a side
We
hustle.
do like eight.
You know what? Next time you're in the neighborhood, swing by. I tell you,
We'll
got.
do.
Yeah, heck
We'll
yeah.
do. We'll do.
I'll order a tattoo from you. We can hang out with your knife and pee on each other.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
And, man, I wish I was better at improv. You're just spewing. I'm just like
Nah, I'll pee on you. It's cool. No, it's fine.
waiting on the fetish urine, waiting on the fun juice.
The fact that you call it fun juice tells me you're very familiar with it.
It's just the only words I could think of for fetish urine.
After all that pee-pee talk, let's cleanse the palate with some clips.
Yeah, let's get into it. Before we get too deep, I just want to say Travis commented on how good the images and stuff looked, and I said, yeah, man, these guys did it, and he said, fuck those assholes, and I was like, oh, that's a really good compliment. I'll still give it to him.
I did say that, but it was
Bunch of gossip at this table.
But all right, and we got any teachers, anybody in education in this room? Thank goodness, thank God, none of this is getting back out to the kids. But anybody ever seen a teacher handle a fight like this?
oh, play-by-play. Whoa.
Yeah.
That's the teacher. Okay.
Yeah, the teacher's in the middle.
Cool. Good box. Good form.
Yes.
Nice. That guy with the cast, this isn't his first day fighting that teacher. He's
No, it's not. And I'm really impressed that he hasn't used the cast yet, because I straight would have fucking bopped my teacher with that.
Man. Wow. So he body slammed at least with 2 kids or 1?
Yeah.
Body slammed 1, pushed another one.
I do like that the subtitles this is the only part of the show that we have a little issue with, and we don't have any sound off of these, so we put what you say, closed captioning on them, and the only thing on that was yo, you got that video?
Yeah. Worth capturing that for
Yeah.
sure. I don't know, Zach, I'm a little older than you. Did you grow up where you could record things while in school? Was that a thing that happened?
No.
Yeah.
It's something that like people were like recording and doing like World Star, like this is a very World Star video. Like that was happening. Like bum fights was a big thing when I was in high school. Do you ever remember that?
Yeah.
Bum fights, and so like that was still like kind of camcorder, like still big-ish camera age before you could
Gotcha.
get a good.
We didn't record anything, so I'm very thankful for that. I would not want. Well, I don't know.
Yeah. Some of the girls had some viral videos, though. I guess some of us did have some.
I'm not going to ask any questions about that. That's wild. So, is there any follow-up? Did that teacher get in trouble for?
No, we were going to ask. Does anyone have like a school fight story that
Yeah.
they'd like to tell on
School
stream?
fight story. I'm gonna fight somebody if they don't stop calling me bread boy at work.
All right.
Okay, and also before we move on to the next one, that teacher, when I first saw it, I was resisting the urge to say monkey in the middle when he's like pushing both of them like that, and we can just move on to the next thing now.
I don't think you did resist.
I'm
the
glad you
urge.
resisted.
Yeah, very good. Hey, y'all gonna make us a drink like this over there at the bar?
Yep, we're all good.
Check this out.
Oh goodness. My youth pastor really comes out. Oh my gosh. Oh geez.
Golly goodness. The funniest part about
This
this
is the quietest it's been in here all
Yeah,
night.
yeah, yeah.
Can we loop this one a couple times?
This is the funniest part right here.
Yeah, I would say getting the head off, but that's a weird thing to say.
Yeah, I was gonna say
What are you gonna
too
say?
much head.
Too much head.
Too
Yeah.
much head.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Oh, I don't like this part. Because that had a sound effect in my mind. Right?
What was the sound effect?
It was like a-
caused? Yeah, I was
Yeah.
getting ready to make that effect.
Yeah.
And I was gonna say, is your sound effect caused by the glass, or is it caused by his finger going?
Right. Yeah, could have been both. Yeah, who knows?
You got to be paying attention to get that one.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if she got the job for having that skill or if she found that skill on the job. You know, was she left alone in there after dark one night and the next day she just had a new skill? She was like, look what I can do.
Speaking of stuff that was recorded when I was in high school, do you remember Mr. Glass?
No.
No.
don't bring up.
No.
Is this just a teacher you know? I didn't go to your school. I don't know.
No,
this Mr.
no. I've been told.
just don't
I've been told to
even-
move on. I'll tell you about it after the show.
Okay.
It's
I really
not
wanna
good.
go there.
Oh, it's
but
not
it's
good.
a wrap.
Okay.
Your reaction when I say things is golden.
It's fear. It's fear is what you're seeing.
Does our bartender here, do you have any skills like this?
Yeah,
Do you-
can
No?
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, not just with your butt. It could be with anything. Yeah.
can you just
Just
do,
something you
do it
need.
behind your back? That would be cool with me.
Any trick at all. Very cool. All right.
All
Well,
right.
Yep.
Moving on.
Just play it again so we can. Oh, this
this is the same bar.
same bar. This is that Saturday night, and this is Tuesday night. And for those, yeah.
Okay, so she's up 50 feet high, hanging off the rafters.
Yeah, here she go. It's a split. Boom, bam, yo, yeah.
That does nothing but give me anxiety. There's no world where I'm excited by this. I'm gonna call her dad. she should not be up there. I'm gonna call the fire marshal and
Yes.
her dad. I'm gonna post
Yeah.
on Facebook.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell everybody what she's been up to.
Well,
Very dangerous.
she had to know that she had this skill before she got the job, though.
Yeah, that's
He-
true.
'cause-
She was a firefighter.
She had to be in there like during the interview and was like, "What's this support beam do? What's this support beam like?"
Yeah, the part of the
And,
job interview, she just skittered up the wall like Spider-Man, and
Yeah, this isn't one you can like practice with one of those like living room like do-it-yourself polls. You know,
I'm glad
Yeah.
you said Spider-Man. Is she like shooting a web out right now?
maybe somebody is for sure.
That's a slow burner too. Oh,
Here's my kind of woman. Here we go.
This is my favorite one of the night. So,
with his ashes in it.
oh, we figured
that I
out
have
sound.
slowly been spreading around the gathering, and he's here.
So she's got her ex-lover's ashes in a glass
replication of
Does
her-
it count as X
dildo.
if they? Yeah, this for those of you who've been here all night. This is the deal. Don't.
I should say late lover, her late lover.
Yeah, I was gonna say does it count as X?
Yeah, no, it doesn't. That's a lover for life.
Yeah.
And not to, I mean, it's wild to me that is what's drawing attention away from everything else. We're all staring at the ashes in the glass dildo. There's a lot more to see. That's
There
Yeah.
is, because I have a theory that at the end is going to send you for a loop, Travis. And
wait, there's more.
but wait, I've got.
Oh, this is a 4-minute video. Okay,
yeah.
let's settle
Yeah.
in.
But she's also spreading her ashes at the gathering of the Juggalos. Did you gather?
Oh,
that?
I didn't gather that.
You did not gather that. This is
Huh.
also at the gathering of the Juggalos. For those that don't, anybody here not know about the gathering of the Juggalos? ICP.
Sure.
Weekend
Yeah. I mean,
that's-
that's the way this guy would have wanted it. I feel
Yep.
like, he's having all of his afterlife wishes come true. My wife would just flush me down the toilet. This is
Yeah.
way better.
Yeah. I'd end up in a river.
She's not my type. She's close, but she's not my type. And I don't know. I think that's true love.
Yeah, no, this is really one of the most beautiful things we've ever put up on here.
yeah.
What's the shirt say there? Is that I love pegging Ken?
Yeah, so that brings me to breaking this down more. Mad respect to this juggalette, but how does she manage the pegging of men from the chair? I don't know. That's another part of the video to look deeper
Yeah.
at.
Yeah, think about that for a minute. How does she peg men from that chair?
She's got gear. She's got more stuff at home we can't see. Come on now.
Another question: do you think she's pegged anyone with the dead husband dildo?
No, I think that's too sacred for her. She wouldn't dare. That's for her.
That's right.
Yep,
That's right.
that's-
I love how you've already psychoanalyzed
Yeah.
this woman.
No, she's got a big heart. She misses her boo.
There's fun in funeral, but he can't have too much fun.
Well, not anymore.
Yeah, not anymore. All right, my last theory here. All right, so put yourself in these shoes. All right, you're an undercover cop on his last straw, Your last assignment is the gathering of the Juggalos. Okay? Been there all weekend and you can't find any drugs at all. Your last idea to find any crime here is to get pegged by this lady so you can find some disability fraud.
A honeypot?
How about that's not ashes? It's just pure Colombian cocaine in there, and it's been in front of her all along.
Whoa.
She's just been waving the drugs around.
Yeah. Yeah, you get pegged by drugs too.
Sure.
That would be really funny.
Yeah.
That's even funnier. Yeah. My old peg-a-leg. Do I? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I was getting at earlier. So my theory is that she's something of a power bottom, and they got to back it up. They got to back it up.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, no, that makes sense to me.
Yeah, logistically, I think that's how it's got to go.
This is my theory.
Yeah, and then a little back and forth. A little bit of that Hawkins. A little bit of that Stephen Hawkins.
Hawkins.
There you go. Straps it on her knee.
She gives it that Hawkins tour.
That Hawkins.
We're cooking tonight, boys.
Very cool.
Tater.
Someone meme that now.
Tater
Someone meme
Swift
that
and
now.
Hawkins tour. That's what you come here for, guys.
That was it. That was it. Yeah, I know.
Let's be thankful.
Yeah. This is the day the Lord has made.
So girl harasses Gaston, and he rightfully forces her to leave.
Yeah,
it's
this
another
is
very
just.
This must be at Disney, huh?
Yeah, this is just us.
Or is it just a
Right.
guy outside of a Sheetz dressed as Gaston? We don't really know if it's Disney. This could be anywhere.
This is actually our HR segment of the show where we show you sexual harassment.
Sure.
And
And you're leading HR.
yeah, this is me.
Okay.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
If you're at work, don't grab tits. Little lesson.
Yep.
Right.
Any questions?
Yep. I'm sorry, but what we have here is just some dork on dork crime. That's what that is.
Yeah, because if you're grabbing Disney tit, man, have you
And then
ever ever touched real tit in your life?
And then he is so. I mean, look at how indignant he is.
Well, that's something he's had to deal with every day.
He's Gaston. You're a jerk,
Yeah.
man.
You
You're
kidding me?
asking-
You kidding me? He looks like an action figure. Reel that video back. It makes more sense.
Well, if nothing else has entertained or enlightened folks tonight, we hope that this next segment will.
What is the next segment?
We're doing music now.
Wait, what happens for that? I didn't read that.
We're doing music. Then we're
just
getting
in
the
the
fuck
middle's
out of
fine,
here. We're gonna plug everything after this.
Oh, do I do anything here for music?
We'll be right back
Or is it just a break?
with XP38.
So we're not doing anything for this. We come back for butt plugs. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Yeah, I have a tab.
Hi, can you hear me? Anybody hear me? All right. This first song, I have a drum track playing along with it. It's called Divided State. All right, good. Turn it up, fourth knob, third knob, fourth knob, fourth knob.
circle way too long, getting fucking old. Always keep fighting amongst yourselves. Doesn't make a damn cause no one excels. Left wing, right wing, this conflict is absurd. You're both controlled by the same damn bird. Welcome to this defiant state of hypocrisy. That was a divided state. Kind of chopped that up a little bit. My bad. This next song, thank you. This is a little bit more funnier song. It's called "Hose from Outer Space." It's a little fucking. All right, here we go. Nothing but a hoe to you and your mom, using each other's lip balm. Cause you're broke as fuck and you don't know what you're doing, but you got just enough to keep yourself going. Sucking dick for a McDouble. Oh, you're sucking dick for a McDouble. Double wide surprise, looking for trouble. Nothing shining the earth to rubble. She's a cocksucking motherfucking hoe from outer space, yeah. Oh, what does she even know? That I'm all for a show. I don't care about your motherfucking life, yeah. I don't give a damn if she's heavy as a Chevy. Motherfuckers better know that I give head. See, motherfuckers don't know what I'm doing in those fucking plays. That's it. Thank you. Thank you. Let me get this garbage out of there. Thank you.
And to fill it all out, here at the end, we've got our butt plugs. You guys ready to see our butt plugs?
Let's plug ourselves. It feels great.
Yeah. No. The physical comedy's not hitting tonight like I thought it would. All right, let me see here. Travis Terry, why don't you start us off with everywhere where you can be found, online, in person. Any gigs coming up to start off with?
My next gig will actually be part of the North Carolina Comedy Festival. That will be in mid-September in a town far away from here, in Greensboro. So if you're there, come. It'll be fun. Then beyond that, I don't think I have anything. But you can find me on the internet. I'm all over that goddamn thing. On Instagram, you can follow me at Trav Plays Games. If you listen to this, you probably like podcasts, and I have 7 podcasts you can find on polymedianetwork.com. They span gaming, movies. We have Goosebumps books. You ever read a book, Zach?
No.
Goosebumps books,
No.
you should start there. Please, you can listen to the podcast. It's very good.
I would. I'm not illiterate in the sense that I can't read. I'm illiterate in the sense that I can read, but if I do it for too long, it makes me very ill.
Okay. Well, the podcast, we basically tell you what happens in the books, so you can start there. Yeah, it'd be very easy for you. And a couple that are just comedy adjacent, nerd adjacent. Very cool. And a lot of my friends are in that network. So polymedianetwork.com. Also, if you want to find out where I'm at doing stand-up, I have a website called travterry.com because travisterry.com was taken by a flutist. A flutist.
That blows.
Yeah, I'm not on his level yet, so he gets to keep the URL. And then if you're interested in watching me do improv, you can go to biglickconspiracy.com and check that out. And I do have an improv show coming up on Saturday at the Spot on Kirk, August 31st. It's going to be a fun musical show, so you'll get to hear me sing poorly.
Oh, you guys go see that one because the Spot on Kirk is a great venue to go see comedy at and see Travis Terry at. I have seen him there a lot. It is fun. And I've never seen him sing, but I'm sure he has the voice of a recently deceased angel.
Yes, or worse.
Yeah. All right, and moving on down the line, it is Lonely Old Me time. You can find me online. My name is Zach Acid. Acid is ASSAD. And if you need, it's as sad as it gets. Just as sad as it gets. But if you're past Facebook, you can find me at The Mullet Influencer. No spaces, just The Mullet Influencer. And if you can't spell that, don't come talk to me. Snide guys, you guys wanna hop in? Here you go.
My tag is at XP38Music, and I have business cards that have a link to my Bandcamp on the merch table if anyone wants to check out my productions and personal projects. Oh, it's not working? Oh, there it is. Anybody hear me now? Okay, my handle is at XP38Music, and I have business cards with links to my Bandcamp page on the merch table in the back. They're just grab one if you want, anybody.
SnideStudios.com.
And now we have a raffle. We have a couple of at the very end. Yeah.
Okay, so folks, you can send in some of your material like guest ideas, news stories, clips, caps, and whatever else. New River Valley Squeeze at gmail.com. And put your hands again together for everyone on this lovely show. Sharkies. And don't forget to tip your servers and drive safely.
Yep. Only tip him if he can serve you a beer so he's like that, though.